Hello everyone, welcome back here to the channel. It's great to be here, and I hope you feel the same way as I do. My name's Scott, and we're working on today is I'm going to put on usage and also pronunciation. It's a double on this one, and the word up here on the green board here, STAFF, staff, compared to STUFF, stuff. Now, I think I'd like to work on the pronunciation, then I'd like to go to the usage of it, because they both are troublesome for speakers here. My students here in Japan I'm talking about. So, first on the pronunciation, STAFF, staff. That's an ah sound, ah, staff, same as and at, the same ah sound. So staff, compared to stuff, STUFF. That's an sound, like an umbrella or hut, Pizza Hut. Well, pizza here now. Hut. That's an sound. So let's work a little bit on the pronunciation. Now, why don't you repeat after me? That'd be great. I'd love to hear you. So STAFF, staff. STUFF, stuff. Staff, stuff. One more time. Staff, stuff. Now it's important to differentiate on the pronunciation, because the meaning is of staff is a group of people who work in an organization or a store or a company. A staff, that's a group of people. Compared to stuff, STUFF, which basically means your things. That's your stuff. So this is my stuff. My stuff is over here on the table, compared to staff. Okay, so one more time on the pronunciation. A group of people, staff. My or your things is stuff. Now, sometimes it's difficult to differentiate in that staff and stuff pronunciation. So that's what I wanted to focus on first, the pronunciation. Now, when we get to the usage of it, now, stuff, a lot of times is a new word, and people aren't familiar with that, meaning things, and it's my stuff. But staff is a quite common word in Japanese, the word itself in katakana, and also the idea of what it's used for. But the big difference is where in staff, in English, is a group of people, not one person. So you cannot refer to somebody as a staff. He's a staff or she's a staff. You cannot do that. So he's an employee, she's a worker, but you can't say he's or she's a staff. Now you can put staff with a member afterwards, so he's a staff member of course being one person, or a member of the staff, a staff member or a member of the staff. So the important thing is to remember not to refer to the person working there as a staff, but as a staff member or a member of the staff, or an employee or a worker or a part-time worker or so, which can be individual, whereas staff is a group. So if you're at the restaurant, let me ask the staff member for help on something. Can I speak to the manager or something like that? So using staff as a group of people, not as one person. That's what I want to focus on here, to be careful. So he's a staff, he works as a staff. You can't do that without putting staff member afterwards. Okay, everybody, let me recap it here. I want to go to the pronunciation one more time. Staff, a person working in the group, and stuff, your things. And he's a member of the staff, he's a staff member, he's part of the staff. The staff consists of 25 people. All that works well because you're talking about the group. Now staff generally is uncountable. It's a group of people, the same as you don't count staffs. But you can count staffs if you're talking about 2 or 3 different companies or organizations. And it's okay, like staff at this company compared to the staff at that company compared to a staff at a third company. In that case, you're talking about groups, so staff and staffs is possible in that regard. But not in one organization. In that case, the group of people would be the company staff, not staffs. Okay? Hope you got it. Hope you're good with everything here. Thanks for watching as always, and thanks for being here with me. And I hope you come back to be with me again. Until then, everybody, keep up the great work. We'll be back here before you know it. Have a great day.